Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy, Skinny Penis. What's up, my succulent boys? Today I'm going to be showing you the golf course I built on Minecraft. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I actually built a house on the server. I just played the server as like a joke, just to kind of waste some time and enjoy myself. So my initial thoughts were, I built this house and I wanted to have like a little country club tie to it. So essentially this is the backyard back here of my house. And yeah, I won't go into too much detail on that just yet. And we'll go through here. It's a nice little walk through on my backyard to the first hole. So I haven't built like an actual pro shop yet, but I've kind of detailed and made like some minor like decoration, I would say. So I have a little well over there. This is hole one. It's in a like oak biome, I would say, but I'm actually gonna fix this real quick. If I'm just tidying up small things, don't be hating on it, because Lord knows how long this took. So this is the Cobblestone Trails golf course. I'm gonna go ahead and give a little overview of the golf course right now. So yeah, that is the Cobblestone Trail golf course. Just a little drone view, I would say, of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and go step by step over it, or just kind of more into detail. So this is hole one. I decided to do the holes. I actually had them in yardages, but my friend who was playing with me said that blocks would be much more fitting, and so I totally agreed with that, and I thought that was a great idea. So I went ahead and included that, and yeah. So far, I have par 69 on this, but I was playing pretty cooked when I was doing this, so these aren't accurate just yet. That'll change. So first hole is a par 490, I think 3 blocks, and I just want to kind of go through the course layout. So this is the tee box. I decided to use moss on the actual tee itself. I started with the path block, but I decided to change to moss. That was also a little bit of influence of my friend. So yeah, this is the tee box right here. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I'll probably add some fences back here, and you just walk through right there. But I think it looks pretty good. Nice little opening tee shot. You can see the flag all the way down there. So I think it's quite a nice hole. I decided to do stone bricks on the cart path. I thought that looked pretty good. For the fairways, I didn't really know much because I kind of started this, like I said, just off of just being bored, and it's kind of grown into something pretty cool in my opinion. That's why I'm sharing this video to you guys. So far I have the rough, or the second cut, being this little moss carpet just right now. And then from there it'll go to a little bit more of the tall grass and such like that, which I'll add to the sides on this hole. It's on most of the other holes, but not this one. We got a little bunker over here, just right off the tee shot. I would say you should be able to take it over here and have a second shot that looks pretty good. So of course, golf isn't in Minecraft, and I'm not going to be installing mods to this server anytime soon, but I will keep the world just in case that is an idea. So typically the fairway ends where the second cut kind of outlines, so that's what I did. And yeah, I mean, I think this hole's pretty nice overall, just doing an overall outlook of it. I mean, in my opinion, it looks pretty good on the fairways. I'll have some touches up here and there, but yeah, for the first hole, this was not bad at all. I decided for my green to make it an island green, and let me just say, if you're looking at this hole and you happen to play golf, you would know that this hole is not going to be enjoyable. Anyone who plays this game or plays golf knows how hard this hole looks. I mean, it just does not look too enjoyable. So that was my goal here. Obviously the fringe is the green carpet, and then the green is actually lime carpet. And then we decided to do a quartz block, which I might switch to white concrete. I think that looks a little bit better, but I think the flag overall looks pretty good, and this one looks pretty good so far. So we're gonna go over to hole 2. Hole 2 is over here. It is a diagonal tee off. I would say this hole is also pretty difficult. So it's a par 5, ranging 143 blocks. Obviously a beautiful hole, of course. You know me, best course designer in state of Texas, you know what I'm saying? So you'll tee off from here. Essentially, we have a layup region over to the right. If you wanted to hit like a nice little iron to this way, if you're not feeling too confident with your driver or your longer clubs, which this would be the opening for the fairway for that par 5. It's outlined with some sand, so not too easy. Definitely has some trees outlining it too. I decided to throw a couple trees right here to have them, your long hitters will hit left, your layup long irons and stuff like that will hit right. I thought this was an absolutely cool and beautiful hole. We added a bunker right here, so kind of test your tee shot, not making it too easy on you. We have a bunker to the left. Don't mind the shape of these bunkers. They're quite inappropriate and quite funny. It looks like a dick if you're asking me. It looks like a penis. But besides that, you can go here, and you'll have a nice shot at the green. If you can't tell already, I absolutely love these island greens for some reason. That's the benefit of playing when you're absolutely blasted. But I mean, some of your even longer hitters are going to challenge this. I'd be super surprised. I'm talking like I'm going to go off on this game, but I mean, that's how you got to look at it. Imagination runs wild. So essentially you want to get up here and you'll have a nice wedge onto the green. So heading over to the green, you'll take this cart path all the way around to this green. It's a little bit of an uphill green, staying on a slope. Has a little bit of a fringe, and then just pretty much water and rough and your third cut. And then a little bunker on the side. That's a little tricky bunker, so you don't want to go long. It also is a connecting green. So it flows down to this green, which I have not finished yet. I thought about finishing in this video, but I might make it another video and just kind of have this video be the overview of this course, and then kind of make it into a little series. So essentially this video will be just for catching up on the video, or on the course actually. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. From there you'll go to hole 3. So we'll take this cart path into these trees. You'll hit here, which is a par 3, 53 blocks, obviously. Absolutely beautiful tee box. Wanted to keep it more natural on this one. It's a nice little hallway shot in my opinion. Pretty cool. Definitely that tree to the right will come into play if you're not hitting your clubs too good. So coming over here, coming off the cart path, you'll come through, see this. Got a nice little natural fountain, is what not really fountain, but overflow waterfall, I would say, into that. And then you'll come over here to a cobblestone island with green. I wanted to keep the cobblestone in there because of course this is Cobblestone Trails, so I kind of wanted like a natural rocky outside of the island. So pretty tight green, not a lot to miss here, so Yeah, pretty difficult in my opinion, but super flat, super beautiful, of course. Outlined all the water out here with some leaves or some shrubbery. Overall, though, I think it looks pretty good. Hole 3 is playing pretty nice. On to hole 4. Hole 4 is actually a straight artificial hole. I made this one strictly like out of grass, and just I had to add a lot of grass to this hole. So, looking at this hole, hole 4, 105 blocks, a par 5. Absolutely beautiful hole. Looking down on it, pretty straightforward, lined with trees. Don't want to miss, want to be able to hit the fairway. With that being said, going along the cart path, you can see that, I mean, it is pretty nice. I'm going to add a little bit of an outline because you have to do that with every course on this game due to the grass growing. So I usually outline it with either stone bricks or cobblestone to make it look good. So yeah, cobblestone will be outlining most of this course. If you see that, just ignore it. It's mainly to be like your boundaries for each hole, so that would be your OB. So coming to here, your cart path goes to a natural dam. Kind of show it to you guys. Has holes through. Doesn't look too good, but looks all right. I have a little natural dam there, and then come back into the hole. You'll go underneath this tree. First bunker right here, we'll probably work on that one a little bit more because I like to have a little bit more depth on the bunkers. Got a right bunker right here. You want to stay short of that or in the fairway to the left. Overall, pretty nice hole. You want to keep it going with this. Green is pretty flat, pretty straightforward. So not too difficult of a hole overall. Cart path loops back and around just so you can kind of have a nice little, if you decide to walk from the fairway, you can walk back onto the cart path. So overall, that hole is looking pretty good. You'll wrap back around to this left behind the green with this wall of trees. You'll go underneath this. This will get cleaned up a little bit more. I don't want it to be quite as stony and more of natural. So just for now, just leave that. I know it's kind of ugly, but for now it looks somewhat decent. So on to, I believe it is hole 5. Yes, hole 5. Hole 5 is a short par 3 ranging with 50 blocks. Oh, missing one right there. Give me 1 second. Oh, that is not it. Okay. So instead of actually using moss blocks, I used green concrete powder. Guess I forgot. But shooting onto the screen, pretty nice screen here, honestly. I mean, this is typical. I mean, so far we've had what, 3 island greens. This is your third counting this. I mean, pretty difficult course. Coming out to this cart path, you'll be sneaking by and using the same cart path for hole 2. You'll be going this way. Obviously, if you can see on the slope of the green and the overall elevation, that this is not a green to be played with. 1 and 2, and which I probably will change, is these path blocks to just lime green, so the green actually flows pretty well and it looks pretty good from the side. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now just because I have the time. So this is gonna look like this. Just thought this would look better so you can actually tell it's a slope and not just like we're tossing green on top of dirt, essentially. So you got that. Looks pretty decent. I'll add this carpet back real quick while we're on here. I need to add the concrete block to that. So this green is also all strictly artificial. If you can't tell, every time I'm deleting a block, there's water underneath it just because I added that. I added the slope to this. It wasn't typically having the slope, but I decided that it would cool with the slope and I wanted more of a flowy green on this. So that's what I went ahead and did. And in my opinion, it looks pretty decent, pretty unique in my opinion. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and add this green here, and I'll probably add a little bit more wool just to kind of make it fit in. But yeah, I'm super proud of this hole. I think it's gonna play pretty difficult. Looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and pick all these up just because I do not like that. It'll take forever for them to despawn. Gotcha. Looks good in my opinion. Oh, missed a few there. Oh, alrighty. I think I missed a few right here too. Cool. Looks like I got it all. Hopefully, if not, I'll come back and check it. But yeah, that green looks pretty good in my opinion. You can tell it'll need a little bit more work overall, but so far pretty pleased with it. I'd like to add a little bit more of the fringe here. There we go. That bunker on the back is definitely going to play a little difficult for most people. What I'll probably do here is switch this out to green wool and then just kind of match it up, you know, just make it look good overall. Yeah, I think that flows a little bit better than what it did before. Yeah, I like that a little bit more right there. Yeah, that looks good. But yeah, in my opinion, pretty nice hole, definitely unique. Yeah, so that's that par 3 for you. Going on to hole 6, this is a par 4, 96 blocks. Obviously, pretty uphill tee shot, but honestly not too hard of a hole. So we're gonna go ahead and follow the cart path just to keep it nice and cinematic, I would say, so you can see the scenery. So as you can tell, cobblestone outlining, just so the tall grass won't grow into the actual course itself on the fairways. Don't want to have to mow that every time, you know what I'm saying? We have a small budget around here, not trying too hard. So obviously, if you needed to get into the fairways, I'll have to open up some of these trees. I'll probably open up right here and just have a little spot where you can get in the fairway, but for now, just gonna be a little enclosed off. Haven't really done too much with the cart path just yet. Kind of just made an outline that you can walk with it just to make it look kind of good. So we got a bunker in this fairway. We got 2 actually. We got 1, so if your tee shot lands over this left hill, you'll be in the bunker. So definitely not too enjoyable there. If you outreach that, you got a large stretch of fairway to a greenside bunker, and then you're on to the actual green itself, which in my opinion looks pretty nice. A back tucked pin with a nice little flag, and then you have a little brew stop right here for anyone who wants a drink and stuff like that, which I'll probably add a villager there and add some lighting in there and make it look a little bit better, but for now that's just what it is. So that is hole 6 for you. Not too bad of a hole, just a little par 4. On to the next hole, hole 7. Hole 7 is quite unique. So it goes to this right here, which is a tee shot up the hill. I haven't actually added a sign to this one, I just realized. I'll need to do that. I believe I'll make this probably a par 5 or par 4, just depending on how I feel, how many par 5s there are, stuff like that. But a angled tee box nonetheless. I believe this needs to go back 1, but for now I'm going to leave it. Actually, I'm going to change it because I will forget. There we go. All right, looks a little bit better, a little bit more, don't even know the word for it, honestly, but we're shooting it straight this way. So as you can tell, cobblestone outlining the OB for this hole. Pretty uphill shot to a open fairway, very open fairway. Little 2 bunkers where you don't want to be, but if you happen to be there, especially right here in my opinion, I call this the shit corner essentially. It's going to be quite awful if you end up there, so definitely don't want to go there. So from here, you'll have a nice wedge shot with a arch over top. You'll try to land it on this very thin green with a greenside bunker tucked right in between. So definitely a difficult hole, looking quite enjoyable. But yeah, on to the next hole. I believe it's hole 8. Hole 8 is going to be a unique hole. You'll essentially, I'll probably add a minecart or some stairs to make this a little quicker, but you'll go up here to the top of this little mountain and you'll have a downhill tee box, which looked pretty nice in my opinion. So climb up here, getting your steps in. You'll have a nice hole 8 with 123 blocks par 3. Essentially that is a 68 block drop, so that is cut off quite good. So it's playing around, I would say 60 blocks essentially. So not too long of a par 3 here, but you just want to make sure you're landing in a great spot. As you can tell, there is an absolutely massive bunker over to the side on the left. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the sand right here. I don't like it. I just saw it, didn't see it before. Get that out of there. Yeah, absolutely beautiful green though. Definitely pretty difficult. You got to make sure you land it pretty close. If not, it's not going to be too enjoyable there. But overall, beautiful hole. You'll be connected to this fairway. So hole 7 and hole 8 are somewhat connected if you manage to duff a shot there. So with that being said, I'll probably clean up the back a little bit here and kind of keep the OB just to be the line for the actual tall and short grass. I really don't want the short grass to be anywhere in here. So I'll go ahead and delete that here very soon. But for now, I'm just going to leave it. So that is hole 8 for you. An absolute beautiful hole. You can see the tee box up there down to this green with a very large bunker on the side. Very deep as well. So pretty cool hole. Hope you guys enjoy that hole a lot. So on to the next hole, hole 9. Hole 9 is pretty unique. A very short par 4, 86, so drivable. But if you want to drive it, and while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I thought the path block looked pretty good, but I'm gonna go ahead and change it because you typically want your tee box looking pretty green. So tee box going off this way. Essentially, you don't want to go over this, but your more ballsy players will, and your better or smarter or less skilled players are going to lay up and play right here for a actual par 4 shot. So open fairway right there. You can lay it off over here. You don't essentially want to be over here, but it's not too bad. But over here, pretty open fairway, going off to a greenside bunker with a very large green. And I'll probably change this up just a little bit. This was a very short hole. Probably was a little brain fog during it. Not gonna be too good for you, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and square this off real quick, just because I don't like the look of this little divot right here. I think it'd look better if it was all squared off, and they use the sand as a kind of like a outline for the bunker, and they use the grass as like a backdrop essentially. So sorry if none of this makes sense to most of you guys. I'm also quite cooking gently. So all right, yep, not too bad. Like how that hole is looking. Probably add a little bit more to this bunker and kind of change it up a little bit. Probably add some grass right here and kind of make it a little bit deeper and a little bit nicer. So cart path goes all the way around, back in and up. So I'll probably add a little walkway right here onto like close to the green. But for your guys who are playing the tournaments and stuff that walk, and anyone who probably plays this course, we'll just go this way, cut through. I made sure that you have a little cut through right here just to walk onto this tee box. Yeah, it looked pretty good. Hole 8 or hole 10. Wow, can't read. Hole 10 is a very odd par 4. I decided on the back of this course that I was gonna do a little bit more designs, a little bit more carpet use. So if you can tell, I kind of have a patterned, I would say, second cut here, patterned second cut from on the left to the right, and then your fairway is obviously the lowest point. And then I wanted to add a little unique spot because I mean, it's Minecraft. I want to add something cool. So if you're wanting a different style shot, maybe the pin's a little bit tucked right here to the back right, and you want a elongated green for you, or a long shot for you, a long amount of green for you in between the flag and you. It will shoot it from right here to over here if you can land it right and then land it there. So also, if you land it on the fairway, not very much bunkers, just this one right here. That would be like kind of a trap if you wanted to maybe hit a short tee shot and you hook it off to the right. That'll go into there, and that'll be a pretty difficult shot with that tree being over to the right. From there on, this is basically where I've gotten to so far. With the back 9, I'm going to have a blue flag. Thought that was pretty cool so far. Definitely need to add some green to this. Just going to add that real quick. Make it look kind of good. Awesome. That looks a little bit better in my opinion. Kind of has like a fringe and a flow to it. So looks pretty good. On to hole 11. Haven't really done too much besides make a tee box for this. Haven't really done any decoration to it. So with my envision, this will probably be a very long par 3, playing pretty difficult. Also has the patterned like second cut here, and then you'll have your fairway right here. So you want to land it either on this fairway or on the screen, of course. Probably going to play the flag back here just for pretty difficult purposes. And then yeah, so that is hole 11. Hole 10, kind of a combination, quick overview. Of course, you can tell I kind of like these shots over the water. I think it makes the green look pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I went with for that. I'm also going to go back to bouncing back to hole 10 real quick. I added a little cobblestone outline. You can't see it with the cart path right now, but I'm going to update it. But I have a little cobblestone outline just for the outside. I'll fill that in too, of the actual water itself, just to kind of add like a little bit of a Cobblestone Trails type shit. You know, you gotta keep up with the actual name of the course, right? Yeah, no, that's all right. Made a little, actually I'm gonna make a little natural walkway right here since the trees haven't grown. I'm gonna make a natural walkway right here. I'll probably have a little drop down through and it'll look pretty cool. But going on to the backside, haven't even finished it yet, just have an outline with it. And this is oh wow, can't speak today. This is where we will leave off. and this is where you'll see me in the next edition of these videos. Essentially, I'm gonna have a tee box somewhere over here. Don't know where yet, but I want to make it look pretty cool. So if you look up here, look like this. On the right, look like this. But overall, these greens are pretty cool. My plan is to fill these in, kind of make this hole pretty cool. Keep a little water in between. Have a nice little two-side fairway, just so they have kind of a unique experience. You can take it to the right sometimes, or you can take it to the left. I think that's pretty cool. I might also add a third side if I'm really feeling it, just kind of bring that out, if you can see what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that's why I added the elongated green that is connected. I thought that was pretty cool, and I've seen those at multiple courses in real life. So, but yeah, I mean, overall, this is the course layout for this game. Or this course, I would say, not this game. So yeah, this is the overall course layout for this this golf course that I made on here. Absolutely think it's pretty cool. I've enjoyed making every second of it. It's a lot of fun. At some point, I'm gonna do a little bit more polishing on the cart path and the connectivity of that and stuff like that. That obviously needs some work. But overall, I think the greens are looking pretty